Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ashley and I'm so happy that you are here. For today's video, we are going to be testing out a bunch of new makeup that I've never tested before. Some is drugstore and some is a little higher end. So I'm super excited and I hope you guys stick around to see this look that I recreated. So if you want to see the products that I tried as well as my honest opinion about them, then just keep watching. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in Fair Warm to conceal my eyes. I love the big doe foot applicator. I love when concealers have that, or even foundations I like. And there's that. And then I'm just going to take my sponge. I didn't pick up a new powder, so we're just going to use the same powder that I've been using, which is the Maybelline Fit Me powder in translucent, and I'm just going to set my eyes. So far I really like the concealer. I only picked up a light shade for my eyelids and under my eyes. I didn't pick up a darker shade just because I'm going to be getting a spray tan next week, and so I didn't want to pick up too many concealers or foundations that will not match. So we're going to jump right into the Whitney Simmons palette that she did with Tarte. Super excited, and look how beautiful this palette is. So it comes with 6 eyeshadow colors, a blush, and a highlighter, and then it comes with a mascara and a lipstick. So we're all going to be trying those out today, and I like that it's compact, easy for traveling, easy to just throw into a gym bag, or I'm going to be taking this to Hawaii with me because it's basically got everything that I need. So I'm super excited to dig in. So I'm just going to take an e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender brush. I'm going to be taking this shade called Cut, and that is what I'm going to be using in my crease. I've never used a Tarte palette either, or really anything from Tarte, and four items are from Tarte today that I'm super excited and anxious to try. Okay, now that that is in my crease, I'm going to just take the same brush and I'm going to take this shade called Tone Up, and I'm just going to kind of go over that just a little bit in my crease. But I'm kind of going to focus it more towards the outer corner of my eye instead of like bringing it all the way. Now I'm going to jump on to the pink shade of the eyeshadows. It's called Cardio. I'm just going to be taking my ring finger because this is what I'm going to be putting all over my lid. And usually when I do my lid colors, I like to use my finger. So in my opinion, this shade isn't super pigmented at first. Obviously I'm building it up, but it's not the most pigmented like the other shade was. I'm gonna actually take a brush and see if that'll help. Still just not showing up the greatest, even with a brush. So that's the best that it's gonna get. Next I'm gonna be taking this dark brown shade called Reps, and this is what I'm gonna be putting in my outer corner. And then I'm just going to be going back in with that e.l.f. blending brush and just blend that all out. And now I'm going to be taking Trainer, which is this embery, shimmery brown shade, and I'm just going to go over the crease with this color. And that is all for the eyeshadow look. Now we're gonna pop on mascara, and this is the mascara that the palette came with. It's called Maneater. It's in this really cute cheetah gold print, which I love. I love cheetah print. That is what the brush looks like. I really like the mascara. I feel like it's a lengthening. At least that's what it looks like on my lashes. I feel like it lengthened them pretty well. I really like it. Overall, I do like the eyeshadow palette. I think it's really pretty. Some of the shades are just not as pigmented as I would have liked them to be. I like it. I'll definitely be using this a lot more, creating some more fun looks with it, and definitely I'm going to be taking this with me to Hawaii because it's like the perfect traveling palette in my opinion. So next we are going to prime the face, and I'm using another Tarte product. This is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Base Tape Hydrating Primer. And this, I believe, is just the travel size. So it kind of smells like coconuts, but it's like a good smelling coconut. Feels really good on my skin. Definitely feels moisturizing. Honestly, it feels like not sunscreen, but it feels like a lotion. Like it feels like a runny lotion. Like not a thick lotion, a very thin lotion. And my face already feels hydrated, which is good because it's really hot where I live. So I'm kind of nervous for this part just because I don't know what shade I would be. I'm hoping that matches and I'm hoping that works. But anyway, I picked up the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation in the shade Fair Beige. I'm really hoping this works. I'm very pale, so sometimes I just don't know what's gonna work for my skin. So we're gonna find out together. Oh, it's a twist. Is this another? Oh, it is. Ooh, these are my favorite. Ooh, and this might be a little dark. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. We got bronzer. We're golden. Normally I just get like the lightest shade and that's usually good for me, but sometimes with certain foundations or brands, their lightest shade makes me 10 times paler than I already am. So I'm just gonna take my Real Techniques buffing brush and just buff this in. I don't know if I would call it full coverage. I'd call it like medium coverage. Because I can see a couple of my red marks popping through. But overall, for my first impression, it's not bad at all. I really like it. It's just some of my redness is poking through. I honestly think that if I didn't have the blemishes or the bumps, the texture that I have, I don't think I would add anything else as far as more foundation or concealer to conceal. But since I've got some red spots and texture, I need a little more help. So I'm just gonna apply this to where my troubled areas are and where I just need a little more coverage. So now I'm just going to take my damp sponge and just kind of make sure that it's all blended in. There's no brush strokes. And then we are gonna jump into concealer. So to conceal my blemishes and my spots, I'm just gonna be using my Revolution concealer. I didn't get a different concealer for my blemishes. I will do that after I get my spray tan so that I match. So I'm just putting this where I need the extra help. The concealer works really pretty with the foundation. I really like the combination of the two. So now we're going to jump into the e.l.f. concealer again, and we are just going to apply under our, whoo, that's bright. I'm going to go down the nose. That is really, really bright. Well, this will definitely highlight. It definitely feels a little drying as far as, like you need to hurry and blend it out. So we're just going to jump into my translucent powder and press that in. And then we're just gonna apply powder all over my face. All right, now we're moving into my favorite part is we're gonna bronze. Okay, so to bronze up the face, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. I think there might have been like a darker shade than this one, which I tend to go for the darker because I really, really love bronzer just because how pale I am. So it's not as pigmented as what I like for bronzer, but the color really is pretty. It's definitely buildable, and it's just not as dark. So I would definitely need to get a different shade. Like always, I will have all of the products that I use listed below. And for blush, we are going to jump back into the Whitney Simmons palette because there is a blush color in here and it's called Sweat. So I'm just going to take my blush brush. I don't know how pigmented this is going to be. Ooh, but it's a really, really pretty blush color. It's definitely buildable. I don't like to have super rosy cheeks or like pigmented cheeks. This is buildable. It's not super pigmented at first, but like I said, it's buildable to the blushiness that you want. So far, I'm really liking it. I'm liking all of the products so far, which is awesome. My brows, I'm gonna hurry and do off camera. I'm not using anything new. I'm just using my, that's not what I'm using. I'm using my e.l.f. brow product. So I'm just gonna do my brows quickly off camera. Okay, so my brows are on. I don't do anything special to my brows, so sometimes I feel like it's just pointless to show you because I just fill them in. I don't do anything special, so. Next, we're gonna jump into highlighter, and again, we're jumping into the Whitney Simmons palette because there is a highlighter in this palette. What we're gonna use, it is called Flex. So we're just gonna use this. Ooh. I like that. I love a good highlight. We're just gonna go down our nose. I like that. A+. So before we finish the look off with lips, I'm gonna hurry and set my face, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea 4-in-1 Setting Mist. I love the packaging on this. I'm like a sucker for like mermaids and the ocean. So I'm gonna hurry and set my face. Whew. That smells amazing. Oh my gosh. It smells kind of citrusy, but like mixed with something else, and it just smells really good. There's a nice little mist of hydration to my face. I like that a lot. Okay, and so like I said, the Whitney Simmons palette came with a mascara and a lipstick. It's a really pretty nude pink. It's really pretty. And I usually don't wear these kind of lipsticks. I'm more of like the matte cream kind of lipsticks. But this is in Bare Bud. You know what? I think I never do this. I'm not one to ever do this. But I'm going to be putting some eyeshadow on my lower lash line and put some mascara on. I usually just leave my top lashes on. I haven't done my bottom lashes in forever, and so they're super long now, and I just feel like they look so weird when I put mascara on. But I kind of want to test it out. I'm going to be taking Tone Up, and this will be the first color that I use on my bottom. And I'm just dusting this on my bottom lashes. And then I'm just gonna real quick, I'm gonna be taking my e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner. I'm just gonna spray this on real quick and then just clean it off. So I dipped into the Reps color, which is the darkest brown, and that's just gonna be going on my outer. You can totally leave it like this if you want. I've done it before where I just put some eyeshadow on my bottom lash line just because I'm not the biggest fan of my lashes when they're got some mascara. But I'm just going to put the tiniest bit of mascara that I possibly can on my bottom lashes. Whew. Well, I did it. It doesn't look that bad. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I'm super happy with the products that I tried. Like I said, most of all of the stuff that I tried is new to me. I've never used it before. I'm actually really impressed with a lot of it. Like I said, with the e.l.f. concealer, I do like. It's very drying though, so you kind of, if I knew that before, I would have done one eye first and then switched to the other. You want to come say hi? No? Okay. But other than that, I love everything that I tried. I do love the Whitney Simmons palette by Tarte. It's not as pigmented with the one shade that I tried to use. But other than that, I'm super impressed with Tarte, the bronzer, the concealer, just everything. I'm super, super, super impressed and super excited. Oh, are you going to come say hi now? He's still in his pajamas, but it's, you know, it's okay. Can you say hi? Say hi. Say hi. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. My goal is to upload every Wednesday and Saturday. But if not, you'll see a video every Saturday. Last Saturday, I was sick, so there was no video. So, I'm playing catch up. And then I'm going to be pre-filming for when we are out of town in Hawaii. So, again, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!